God, why am I making another Mario video? Just why? I really want to stop making these stupid videos against Mario, but he keeps doing stupid bullshit. Every time I try to get away and walk away from him, he just keeps reeling me back in. So, I woke up this morning and I see that the Vigilant Christian Mario released a new video giving his points on the upcoming movie Doctor Strange. The teaser dropped a couple days ago, and well, as you can expect, he's already basically pointing out stupid bullshit. Basically saying it's satanic, it's evil, it's Illuminati, it's dark evil magic, whatever. Here we go. We are going to talk about this and just refute everything that Mario says. Here we go. Satanic Marvels, Doctor Strange, Black Magic Sorcerer, Superhero Exposed, and he spelled magic wrong. Let's do this.
Hey everyone, it's the Vigilant Christian Mario, and you're here for another edition of Satanic Illuminati Media Exposed. In today's video, I needed to go ahead and make an expose for a new Marvel movie that's going to be coming out on the character Doctor Strange. The reason that I needed to go ahead and express this is because this is in fact a blatant sign of the times that we live in.
Really?
This superhero gets his superhuman abilities by invoking demonic principalities and powers. He is a master of black magic, mysticism, and the occult arts.
Is he now?
This is something that should never be glorified by us, and we should never seek to be entertained by the very things that God says he hates. And by the way, God would absolutely hate this superhero. And
so you're ignoring the fact that Jesus did miracles that would be considered magic by today's standards? Let's see here. Turning water into wine, walking on water, making a small amount of loaves of bread and small amount of fish and making it into huge piles of loaf and bread and feeding it to thousands of people. Oh, and let's not forget the big one, bringing a person back from the dead. That's not considered magic in your eyes, Mario? Alright.
of judgment, cast him into everlasting fire for having invoked these powers and also for having led other people astray. So let's keep that in mind as we navigate in these end times. The things that God absolutely hates are being glorified in the media, and that is in fact a sign of the times that we live in. That humanity has no discernment. They've completely lost their minds, idolizing and being entertained by the very things that God hates. But for those of you who don't know, I mean, Marvel is owned by Disney, so it's not a big surprise when we see occultism and the things that God hates being packaged to us in their entertainment.
God, I'm so sick and tired of how he always says that Disney is evil, Disney is satanic. It's obvious that he definitely never grew up on any of the Disney films. Like, oh, I don't know, Lion King. Oh, actually, yeah. If I can name off like fucking 5 classic Disney films, he would probably say it's satanic. Lion King, oh, it's evil, because of how Rafiki is some sort of a fucking witch doctor. Sleeping Beauty, oh, it's evil because of sorcery, even though the villain is an evil witch and she gets killed. It's basically good versus evil. He seems to forget that side. Robin Hood, oh, it's evil because talking animals, even though there were talking animals in the fucking Bible. That's 3. I'm just going to stop right there because I'm pretty sure everything else, you know that he's going to say, oh, it's evil, satanic, Disney is so evil.
To quote-unquote enjoy.
Even though he's never fucking, even though he doesn't know the actual history of how the Disney company ever came to be. But yeah, it's totally evil, guys.
Consume. But I needed to go ahead and make this because this is very alarming. This superhero, in fact, is illuminated.
Oh, really?
This is how they would consider themselves to be enlightened. For those of you who don't know, the Illuminati is a real secret society that has placed people in positions of power all throughout the world, in media, in the military, economics, all over, to really, really steer the world in a new globalized plan and agenda.
So, I'm pretty sure we all know how he's gonna run this fucking play. He's gonna say that Doctor Strange is evil because he has fucking powers, and obviously the necklace he's wearing is his Illuminati quote-unquote eye fucking bracelet, even though that's a fucking holder for the fucking it's a fucking power thing that has an infinity stone in it.
And they are very, very real. And one of the things about them is they learn to harness.
God, imagine what he's gonna do like when the fucking Infinity War trailer comes out. He'll fucking say that's the ultimate satanic Marvel movie ever.
This type of sorcery, this type of power. You know, you can just look at the lost keys of Freemasonry, and it's quoted to say in there, when the Mason learns that...
don't do it. Don't fucking say that he's a Freemason. Do not say that he's a fucking Freemason. If you say that he's a Freemason, I'm just going to fucking laugh my ass off and fucking say that, and just prove to you, Mario, that you are a fucking idiot.
Key to the warrior on the block is the proper application of the dynamo of living power. He has learned the mystery of his craft. The seething energies of Lucifer are in his hands. All right, so as you see, once a craftsman, an illuminist learns the true mystery of their craft, their witchcraft, they have the seething powers of Lucifer in their hands. So here it is, a master craftsman, a top 33rd degree Mason.
And I called it.
Cultic master Doctor Strange, black magician to the max, showed here even with this black magic Lucifer power seething from his hands as he wears an Illuminati eye.
Okay, so once again, I had to fucking go to the fucking facts. A thing that Mario despises. Doctor Strange, not to be confused with Hugo Strange. Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange, best known under his alias Doctor Strange, is a fictional superhero appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comic Books, created by artist Steve Ditko. The character first appeared in Strange Tales number 110. A former neurosurgeon, Strange serves as a sorcerer supreme, the primary protector of Earth against magical and mystical threats. Debuting in the Silver Age of comics, the character has been featured in several comic book series and adapted in variety of media, including video games, animated, television show, and films. Obviously, Mario seems to ignore all of this shit and only go for the fucking movies. Since, you know, Mario is against any type of fucking fun. Inspired by storytellings of black magic and Chandu the Magician, Strange was created to bring a different kind of character and themes of mysticism to Marvel Comics. Let's get back to the Mario's stupid video.
How blatant is that? But all right, guys, let's get right into it. Let's check out this
and the that necklace that he's wearing. It's not an Illuminati eye. It's a fucking holder for an Infinity Stone. Mario, I know you are that stupid, but you simply cannot do research, and it's sad. And I know when the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity War film comes out, you're gonna be fucking making. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fucking call the stones chakras. I'm calling it right now that I'm pretty sure that you're gonna say that the Infinity Gauntlet, the Infinity Stones are actually chakras to give powers. And I'm going to laugh my ass off.
It's superhero of the the lost world, and let's expose him. Doctor Strange, master of black magic. Okay, so that's the first thing right away. If you're a Christian, you're not supposed to have anything to do with this. God told you that black magic is an abomination unto him. If you haven't read any good articles on that, I'll go ahead and leave this one. What does the Bible say about black magic? And you're going to see the answer to that is God despises witchcraft and black magic. And I mean,
Yeah, so, you know, it was perfectly fine for women to get burned in the fucking Salem witch trials. Even though they had no proof that they were witches. But okay, that's totally fine in your fucking opinion.
Is an understatement. In fact, the word in the Bible that God uses is abhor, which means to very severely despise and just be repulsed by witchcraft and black magic. Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 10 says, "Let no one be found among you who sacrifices his son or daughters in the fire, who practices divination or sorcery." And here we have the master of mystic arts, new Marvel hero, Dr. Satanic Strange, occultic master, basically. Okay.
He's not a new Marvel hero. He's an old one. He's from the fucking 60s. He's from the fucking 60s. You idiot. But of course, you're just now fucking... I'm pretty sure when Ant-Man came out, you fucking said that, oh, it was satanic because he was able to shrink down to a fucking bug.
This is something that we shouldn't be idolizing. I mean, check it out, the snakes, the skulls, the black magic. This is where he's invoking his power. You see...
No, as you can see, he's fighting him off, you moron. I love how you think that he's trying to fucking bring out the fucking snakes. No, he's God damn it!
Satan is very crafty. He knows he can't get Christians to dabble in this stuff very easily, and that most Christians would not even have any type of friends like this in the world, but he seeks to have the church start to have superheroes that are in fact black magic masters, and somehow us, losing discernment has gotten us to the point of thinking that that's okay, that we can be entertained by things that God hates, but that's not the case.
Okay, so we have shots of the trailer here. So I really hope you watched the actual trailer and saw that he was actually in a fucking car wreck. And, you know, I hope you actually talk about this, Mario. I really hope you talk about how he was in a car wreck and how he was a fucking neurosurgeon.
Now I'm going to go ahead and just break down the trailer for you. What we see here is an occultic awakening taking place, a satanic spiritual rebirth into a false kind of spiritual enlightenment, led through these mystical arts into a false mystical at-one experience with everything. But Dr. Strange, this guy has everything going on. He's a doctor. He's doing great in life. Everything's fine. And he has this accident. And then it looks like he's trying to seek some type of treatment, and he says in the trailer, "I don't believe."
Well, you're close.
In fairy tales about chakras or energy or the power of belief. You see, I've talked about this repeatedly on this channel. The New Age movement, this belief system that has chakras, energy, the power of creating your own reality through your thoughts, law of attraction, is in fact going to be the spiritual religious system of the New World Order. It's going to appear as something positive. So here we see this false system of spirituality being presented to people. And it's being presented as a way for them to achieve superpowers, superhuman abilities
Mario.
like Doctor Strange. Who, was going through a hard time in his life, but then started to open himself up to Eastern mystical New Age occultism, and because of that became a superhuman.
Oh,
and
God, here we go.
Introduces this satanic New Age guru who comes in. This is a very important element when an individual is going to be led by Satan to have this false spiritual experience of quote-unquote enlightenment. Oftentimes, a teacher will appear, and the teacher appears in the trailer between two pillars, which is very...
Okay. What is this fucking obsession with fucking pillars? Oh, if they appear between two pillars, it's obviously satanic and Illuminati. Or how about this is a good fucking shot? If I shot something between two fucking pillars, you would say the same thing, that my fucking video is satanic.
Important. This bald woman over here, who then becomes his satanic teacher. And what I mean by satanic guru is she is the false prophetess the false teacher that comes to him to teach him a false kind of enlightenment. And this enlightenment allows him to have psychic, supernatural ability and power. But this is all false, and this is something that you're going to...
Okay, so first of all, so he's saying that that's obviously a evil prophetess. Again, not doing research. Easily could be done, just like how I've done every single time with Mario. But here we go. Dr. Strange was an egotistical but very brilliant surgeon. After a car accident destroys his hands and hinders his ability to perform surgery, he searches the globe for a way to repair them and encounters the Ancient One. After becoming one of the old Sorcerer Supreme's students, he becomes a practitioner of both the mystical arts as well as martial arts. Along with knowing many powerful spells, his costume has two mystical objects. The Cloak of Levitation, which is right here, which they actually show at the very end of the trailer, and the Eye of Agamotto, which is this pendant that he has around his neck that gives him added powers. Strange is added along the way with his friend and servant to the Sorcerer Supreme Wong and a large assortment of mystical objects. He takes up residence in a small mansion called the Sanctum Sanctorum, located in New York City. Later, Strange takes the title of Sorcerer Supreme. How hard is that to do? Amy, right here, we'll go to the Ancient One. Right here, we will go right here. The Ancient One was born was born in Kamar Taj, Tibet, more than 500 years ago. He spent his youth as a peaceful farmer until his friend Kalu discovered the power of magic. When Kalu shared his knowledge of the mystics with the Ancient One, the two disagreed on how they would use the powers. The Ancient One wished to turn their village into a utopia. Wow. Kalu desired the conquest over nearby villages. I mean, good lord. I mean, how hard is it to do research? Apparently for Mario, very fucking hard. This is the person that fucking... Yeah, the Ancient One is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel comic books. He is the mentor of Doctor Strange and existed as the Sorcerer Supreme, a title that he won during the 20th century AD. Let's just fucking get back to Mario's stupid video. I swear, he's gonna give me a heart attack.
Commonly in Hollywood movies about occultic awakenings. We saw it in the Batman Begins series, where Batman, before he becomes Batman, has this type of occultic training where his mind is pushed. Even they use psychedelics to achieve this type of enlightenment.
My god, you are so stupid. It's all the League of Shadows. Fuck you.
For human ability through this type of training. You also see it in the Matrix movie. Also, coming to Neo and providing that satanic guru who is...
I honestly thought that you would honestly agree with the fucking Matrix, how it's, I don't know, you gotta wake up from the Matrix, people! You gotta wake up from the Matrix! This world is not a real world, it's a fucking fake world. I honestly thought that you would fucking, believe in the Matrix. That say it's actually a good movie. Fucking hell, man.
To lead that individual down the steps of enlightenment. So, he's confused, his life's not going great, but he doesn't believe in chakras or energy, and then boom, here comes the satanic teacher to save the day, to provide a satanic form of deception, a spiritual belief, just like...
She's not saving the day, you fucking moron. How hard is it to fucking do research? His hands were fucking broken in a car accident. He was a neurosurgeon. He cannot do fucking neurosurgery anymore because his hands are broken and he lost his ability to do it. How fucking hard is that to do research?
Teachers have done in other Hollywood occultic movies, hidden in plain sight. And then what we have take place here is a classical Shakti pot. For those of you who don't know, Shaktipat is a Sanskrit word for psychic energy, and pada, to fall. So it's to transfer spiritual energy from one person to another. In Hinduism, it's conferring of the spiritual energy of passing it. Oftentimes you're going to see the person touch the forehead. There's also many times where they're going to touch the stomach. But this is a way that an Eastern guru, a mystic, can transfer what is called Kundalini awakening, a false awakening that in fact is from the demonic principality, Satan himself. It makes the person believe that they are a god. And oftentimes what happens is after a Shakti...
Just fuck off with your bullshit. So you're saying that, this right here is only for fucking, Eastern religions. Oh, let's see, well, I don't know. What happens during an exorcism when they fucking puts their fucking hands over the fucking person's head? I think that's trying to fucking cast out a demon. You know, so these people, the Eastern religions, are not the only fucking one that does it. This fucking shit right here, people do this shit all the time, like Christianity.
Is a kind of out-of-body experience where the person will then be infused with a sense of love, of oneness, oftentimes report literally coming out of the body. I remember when I was practicing these things, by the way, I was heavy into this stuff way before I was a Christian.
I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm calling bullshit on that.
Yogi.
Yogi? You're a yogi? What are you, a Yogi Bear? Hey, Bubble, let's go get some picnic biscuits. But seriously, I'm calling bullshit on that, because you have studied thousands of times like you are a fucking yoga teacher. You are a fucking banker. You're a fucking... I'm calling bullshit on your backstory, Mario. I really am. You're just some twit on fucking YouTube that is so fucking... You're just some twit. A Mark Dice clone. A Mark Dice ripoff. That only cares about one thing and one thing only, and that is how much money you can make each month off of these bullshit YouTube videos. And I'm so glad I have ad block on there, because I do not want to give you a penny of my fucking... I don't want to even give you a penny.
Practicing these type of spiritual practices, working with psychic energy, chi, prana, all that through a yogic practice to achieve a certain type of Brahma consciousness, enlightenment. So I know all about this stuff.
Sure you do. Sure you do, Mario. I believe that when you fucking see it. Got any proof? No, you don't.
And what happens is then you feel like you come out of your body, and they literally show you that. So, he goes to his satanic guru, and, he's confused in life, but thank goodness that his satanic guru is there to save the day by...
Oh my gosh, he's not saving the day. Shut the fuck up. You condescending jackass, you sack of shit. God damn it, we're halfway through this fucking video. Kill me now.
Shaktipat on the third eye chakra, which then transfers the energy from the guru. What they believe is that through different meditation, mindfulness practices, and mantras, whatever, this guru has achieved a certain level of enlightenment, and this level of enlightenment can be infused or transferred through the laying on of hands on these energy centers and the third eye. So then that's why we see like, whoa, man, my mind's being blown. Like, mind blown, Shaktipat, he goes through the roof in a cross hand position.
Oh god, so yeah, he's flying, like this, like you would, I'm pretty sure you would probably do if that ever shit actually happened to you, which it doesn't, it's all fiction. It's fiction, it's fucking fake, it's not real. Ever heard of the fucking term, not fiction? God damn it.
And the world is completely altered. I mean, you see him, I don't know, you can see him kind of there, but he...
Yeah, because she said that, like, there are other realities in his fucking world, other than our world, Mario. God damn it.
And above and below and side.
Because basically, this is one world, this is another world, this is another world. You fucking twit!
Everything doesn't make any sense. And if you've had a mystical experience, you know this to be true. I myself, when I've had these experiences of oneness with everything, I remember life became very abstract. You're in kind of a very abstract
You're a
world
chronic
where
liar.
things don't make sense.
You never had any of this fucking happen to you. You're a chronic liar.
where up is down and down is up, because all of a sudden your mind is kind of stretched to a different realm of consciousness where things don't appear as they are anymore. So we literally see this all being depicted in this trailer. So essentially what it is him seeking to be taught occultic New Age awakening by his satanic guru, who is there to lead him down the path of a Gnostic awakening into godhood, where he then will have supernatural abilities himself. So that is the birthing of this satanic superhero.
I would not be surprised if he said that in Inception, because it looks like they took a little bit of a fucking inspiration from Inception. Because I remember there was a part in Inception where it looked like the fucking city was going upside down in the dream sequence. And I'm pretty sure Mario would call, a dream sequence satanic.
Today that we have by Marvel. And not in the trailer itself, but after I just did a little bit of research, you can literally see him in the comic books talking about that the eye will give you the truth. And as you can see here, the classical Illuminati eye with all this witchcraft.
The Eye of Agamotto will show you the truth. Alright, let's see what the fucking Eye of Agamotto really is, Mario. The Eye of Agamotto is a fictional mystical item appearing in books published by Marvel Comics, in particular those featuring Doctor Strange. The Eye of Agamotto is the name commonly given to the amulet that Doctor Strange wears on his chest. Though the eye actually resides within the amulet, it is released from time to time. Created by writer Stan Lee and artist Steve Ditko, it first appeared in the origin of Doctor Strange, an 8-page story in Doctor Strange, in Strange Tales 128. In designing the eye, Ditko drew inspiration from the real-world charm of the all-seeing eye of Buddha, known among Buddhists as the amulet of snail martyrs, as Nepali's symbol meant to protect its wearer against evil. God fucking damn you. How fucking hard is this? Agamotto is a powerful mystical being and one of Doctor Strange's 3 Vishanti, and is said to have used the eye during his time as Sorcerer Supreme of the Earth Dimension. The eye's origins are currently unknown, but there are theories of how it came into existence. Some believe that it was discovered by Agamotto among the skies and stars where it had drifted for ages. Others claim that it was created by Agamotto himself, which makes sense when the eye's powers are compared to the all-seeing. It's said that Eye of Agamotto draws to Agamotto's own mystical ability to span distances and dispel disguises and illusions. Agamotto is also presumably aware of everything the eye is used. Every time the eye is used, and may even record those events for later viewing. Fucking research, man, do it. It's so fucking hard for him to do research. Like, it's so fucking hard for him to do actual fucking research. Like, if he sees a fucking eye on anything, he'll fucking go ballistic and say that's Illuminati. That's evil. That's satanic. So, Mario, if you go to a doctor surgeon, like an eye surgeon, and you see an actual eye on the billboard to represent what they fucking do there, are you going to call that Illuminati and satanic and evil? Obviously you will.
Magic, occultic symbols all across it, and, they really do believe in this nonsense, so not a surprise to see that with this character. Also, one thing with the character is he does his little superhuman powers by doing the classical satanic Baphomet hand sign, and many witches and Satanists believe that by pointing this hand at someone, they're in fact invoking a certain curse on them. So this is very fitting for him. They know what he is. They know he's a satanic superhero. I mean, look, he's literally doing the Baphomet hand curse and sending little scully powers your way. Okay, so
this is used to get rid of the skulls, Mario. How hard is this to fucking do research.
They know what they're doing, and Marvel has known that they've been trying to do this for a while. This is the first original Spider-Man. I'll just throw this in quick. Notice his hands. This is how he used to sling webs, and then they sold out to Satanic Disney. And
No. They did not. Oh my god damn it! Oh, fucking hell. It's called adaptation. It's called fucking different creators giving a different spin on the film of the source material. How hard is this to fucking understand, Mario? So, yeah, you think that once Spider-Man started doing the fucking web shooter, making, his spinning his web, that's how they fucking do it now. Okay, no. Let's see here. During the 2004 film, that was before Disney, that's before Disney bought the rights to Marvel. Fuck you.
Large corporations got their hands on the comics, and all of a sudden, this is how he slings webs.
No. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not even gonna fucking go into fucking Spider-Man because he's not. It's a fucking time for another fuck. It's not even that part, but Jesus Christ.
You need to start waking up at the satanic subliminals that are in there. I mean,
also, yeah, I have a question. So you're saying that this sign right here, is a fucking sign of him doing the whip shooter. If the thumb was fucking attached to the middle and ring finger, I would, okay, yeah, the rock on, Baphomet, whatever symbol, yeah, that whatever. When the thumb's out, to sign to people who are deaf and fucking people who use sign language, that means I love you. How fucking... So you're basically saying people who use this, no matter if they're fucking deaf or not, or satanic, Illuminati, evil. You're a fucking twit. Also, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Spider-Man has, in the comics, he has these things called web cartridges, and the way they fucking did it in the old 70s cartoons, he wouldn't be able to activate the fucking cartridges. So of course, he had to bring his fucking middle and ring fingers down to fucking shoot the goddamn web cartridges. You fucking moron.
Kids today doing the Baphomet hand sign subconsciously, not even knowing what they're being programmed to do.
Yeah, it's totally evil for Marvel to do it, but it's totally fine when a Christian company fucking makes a fucking film called God's Not Dead 2 that's totally horrible, it's totally wrong, it's totally evil in my opinion, basically saying that anyone who's fucking disagrees with us is totally evil and satanic. Fuck you.
It's all hidden Satanism right in front of your face. And the actor who plays Doctor Strange here, holding the comic up, Doctor Strange, and ironically, I mean, just coincidentally, he chose the one that talked about, that is named The Oath. And that's very important. The Oath is exactly what these Illuminists, these secret society Freemason Luciferians have to take to be into their little Hollywood cults and get these roles. So, kind of fitting. I think that's kind of a bit of a subliminal showing.
He's a fan of the comic. He is a fan of the comic. You literally think that he... And also, Mario, you see that he's actually dressed up as Doctor Strange. He has a cut on his thing. They're filming this shit. So, of course, he would want to fucking also... He's a fan of the comic book. So, of course, he's going to go get fucking comics of Doctor Strange. And who cares? If it was anything else, you would say that it's satanic too. But, of course, it's the Oath. Obviously, he's taking a blood oath.
But, he's taking the oath. He's promoting Luciferianism in the form of Disney entertainment to the world today, and will be held accountable by God for the promotion of abominations as entertainment to the world. But there you go, everyone. The latest satanic superhero from the sold-out Marvel company now. I mean, check it out. Sitting there with his Illuminati eye, satanic Baphomet hand signs. Just sold out. Doesn't surprise me, though. I've stated this before. Disney, who really does own Marvel now, is completely sold out to Luciferian agendas, to promoting the things that God hates. If you look at all the Disney movies, even the good, Mickey Mouse in the Fantasia, he's still a wizard. He's fighting a devil, but he's a wizard.
He's not fighting a devil. He was not. God damn it! You honestly think that Chernobog? You're saying that Mickey fought Chernobog? Oh goddamn! You're stupid.
It's white magic and black magic, all the things that God hates, packaged in the form of entertainment, and Marvel is all a part of this, part of the big Disney corporation that owns the media, pushing satanic agendas even into government now. Satanic Disney and Marvel threatened to boycott Georgia over what they consider to be an anti-gay bill.
It was an anti-gay bill. You would call it a religious freedom act, but what it does is basically gets rid of protection of fucking, the LGBT protecting people, basically any trans people. It's basically saying if you look gay or we think you're gay, we ain't gonna serve you, and we're not gonna we don't care about you. Yeah, coming from a fucking, so much for fucking loving and caring thy neighbor. So much for fucking, treat others as you want to be treated. You fucking dense motherfucker.
Using their...
it's perfectly fine to treat people like shit, because, that's what Jesus would do. That's what Jesus would do. Treat others like shit. I'm a perfectly all-loving and all-caring Christian, except when it comes to fucking immigrants, and except when it comes to people who believe in different faiths than me. If people are atheists, and also if people are fucking gay or LGBT related. I fucking am an all-loving, caring Christian except for those 5 things. If you are part of those 5 things, then I hate you. Give me a fucking break, you fucking coward.
Political muscle, because of the amount of money that they have to influence even politics against Christians. So this is a very satanic company, and we should have nothing to do with it. We should help others, especially in the church, come to terms with the fact that Satan has very, very cleverly and subtly packaged entertainment that is anti-God. I would recommend that if you're a believer in Jesus Christ and you like Hollywood movies and you're not seeing a problem with any of that, take the time, go to goodfightministries.com.
No, I will not go to goodfightministries.com. I will not shill out your fucking goddamn godly bros. I will not. You know why? Because I'm a fucking moviegoer. I'm a fan of movies. I'm also a fucking believer. I don't care what you fucking say. You're not gonna fucking deter me for fucking movies, Mario. You're not gonna deter me of doing what I love to do. Making films, making art. You're not gonna deter me. You don't know how the fucking film industry works. You're just an outsider that fucking believes that everything, literally everything, is satanic. You are one of those people that will rather sit down in front of the... You are one of these people that would rather go back to the fucking days of the radio, the ham radio, and say, that's entertainment. But when TVs were fucking brought out, they're saying that's satanic. Fuck you. Just so fuck you and fuck you and fuck you. And what's... God...
Their documentary series, especially the one, Hollywood's War on God. There is a covert subliminal war against God the Creator coming from Hollywood. They hate him. That place is ran by twisted people, okay?
You have no proof. You're fucking basically spewing bullshit.
Reports of Scientology, of their little Kabbalah schools and all that stuff. That's all a cover for what is really going on in Hollywood. It is Satanism. They just don't want to come out and say it, but the top people in Hollywood are sold out to satanic cults, Luciferians. They believe themselves to be part of an elite group leading the world into a golden age. They really think they're doing humanity something good and positive, but they're not. They're all deceived. We need to stop idolizing them when they come into our presence nonsense, these Hollywood stars. We need to stop falling and breaking down and crying and just showing that we worship them, that they have taken a position of worship in our lives. And we need to take all that Hollywood garbage and influence and shoot it in the garbage and let it have nothing to do with our lives, live our lives apart from this world and the influences that come from it. Thanks for taking the time.
Fuck you! Just fuck you! God damn you! Okay, so you honestly think that there are no Christians out there in Hollywood that never made any fucking films? Okay, well, let's go to Google and look up Christian films and made in Hollywood. Christian films. Christian films in Hollywood. Seriously, I want you to fucking look at this. Look at all of these lists! Seriously! God's Not Dead, The Passion of the Christ, War Room, Fireproof, Heaven is for Real, The Encounter, Courageous, Son of God, Jerusalem Countdown, 7 Days in Utopia, Ben-Hur, The Grace Card, Flywheel, The Ten Commandments, Time Changer, The Gospel, Left Behind, World at War, Facing the Giants, A Thief in the Night, Left Behind the Movie, End of the Spear, Beyond the Mask, Left Behind 2, The Greatest Story Ever Told, The Last Ounce of Courage, The Robe, Billy, The Early Years, To Save a Life, Second Glance, Megiddo, The Omega Code, Luther, The Monumental, In the Blink of an Eye, Letters to God, The Gospel of John, China Cry, The Distant Thunder, Late One Night, The Great Commandment, Image of the Beast, From the Manger of the Cross, Secrets in Jonathan Sperry, The Bible in the Beginning, I'm in Love with a Church Girl, The Chronicles of Narnia, Jonah of Veggie Tales, The Christmas Candle, A Mercy Street, Lay It Down. Just fucking God. I just gave you a shit ton of lists that you say that there's no fucking Christian films in Hollywood. What the fuck do you call the 2014 film Passion of the Christ? The second most popular rated R film ever created. God damn him. I'm so fucking tired of dealing with him. I really am. I really am sick and tired of fucking dealing with Mario and his bullshit. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of making these fucking videos. I am so tired of fucking responding to him day in and day out. I want him to go away so much, but it kills me inside that no, he doesn't care. And you would think that when he says life is fucking meaningless, that he would stop making these fucking videos. God, I cannot wait to make the fucking top 10 Vigilant Christian fails, because that would be my final 2 videos to him. I'm sorry, but I cannot do this anymore. He is a fucking twit that will say anything is satanic. A fucking pin on a fucking little thing is satanic. I really want him to just drop off the face of the earth and stop making videos. But anyways, guys, I'm Crazy Pin 93, and I will see you later. See ya. Bye.